So I'm guessing this says Free City of Dancing. Lovely. And here's the Da Vinci Globe from 1504, the oldest known globe to show the New World. It's engraved on two conjoined ostrich egg halves. How amazing is that? I want it. Think they'd take 100 quid? Not sure which bit is meant to be North or South America. It's pretty rough, but the craftsmanship is just stunning. Next, a 1951 postcard titled Portugal is not a small country, comparing the land area of Portugal and its colonies to the United States. Ironically, they still managed to make Portugal look small, but it includes Angola and Mozambique, though this was still during colonial times. Grim history, but nicely designed card. This one's interesting, a 16th century Ottoman interpretation of Europe drawn on top of a modern map. The parts where they were most active, like the Balkans, are fairly accurate. Scotland, though? Total guesswork. Is that High Brazil again? Early Greek and Roman geographers thought humans couldn't live further north than Ireland due to inhospitable climate. That might explain why, in a 1545 map, Scotland suddenly veers sideways after Ireland ends. Love that. Here's a Chinese map of the Eastern Hemisphere from 1799. China is massive. Maybe they just had more territory at the time, or maybe a little national pride crept in. A similar Korean map from the 1800s isn't quite as accurate. Where even is everything? Is that the Americas? No clue. Someone's old map gallery is coming along beautifully. It looks epic. Check out my map too. Turn the lights off, there it is. All the flags. Very nice. Here's the oldest surviving map of Constantinople from 1422. Actually, I think this might be the oldest map shown so far. Although this bit down here looks kinda dodgy. Next up, a world map from around 1490 with the mysterious dragon's tail, a phantom peninsula extending from Southeast Asia. They thought Asia wrapped around like that. Africa looks completely off, but as always, Italy is perfectly drawn. Why is Italy always accurate? Oh, probably because the Romans mapped it early on. That makes sense. Now here's a comparative map from 1855 showing the size of various lakes and islands. The British Isles are right here, next to Java, Sicily, Sardinia, and Cyprus. Lots of Scottish locks too, love it. Looks more like a fish chart than a map. Here's Poseidon caressing a mermaid on a 16th century map of Italy. There it is. Go on, Poseidon. Assuming the mermaid gave consent, of course. Now, a 1610 map showing the clothing of different social classes. We've got Gentleman of Ireland, Gentlewoman of Ireland, Civil Irish man and woman, Wild Irish man and woman. Look at her massive coat. I'd rather be a wild Irish woman. Ooh, here's a new oldest, a 10th century world map by Ibn Hakel, reproduced in 1445. Although technically, it's a copy. It's oriented with south at the top, so it's hard to recognize anything. Maybe the squiggle is Europe? Again, Italy always comes out clear because of Roman influence. Makes perfect sense. And to finish, a 1585 map of Iceland filled with sea monsters. Each one is labeled and described. The birch veiler has strong teeth used for chess pieces. The navel's big tooth is said to be a powerful anti-poison medicine. They're all amazing. Look at that one with a giant nose. One's blasting water from its ears. And there are polar bears on melting icebergs. This was in the 1500s. Such an epic map to end on.